Hi there, it's Tish with Star Love Healing. I'm here to do the collective energy reading for Pisces North Node. So that is for the select few that actually have Pisces as their North Node. Cross watchers, you're welcome. This is going to be a reading for their, North Node's Pisces spiritual journey. So it's because that's what your North Node is. It's your destiny, and it's what you're here to do and accomplish. So. I guess my point is that if you're here to find out if they're talking to someone, you're not going to find that here. But keep watching. You can probably better help that person if you did watch this. So, I do want to say I have blessed and shuffled the cards. I have set the intention that a message will come to you that you need to know for your journey right now, North Node Pisces. And I will say that I am describing an energy. So if I say it's someone else's energy or it's yours, you use your intuitive muscle to place how you know it is in your life, because this is just energy. So, all right, we're going to start with the Synchronicity Oracle. And I love this oracle. It is, we're going to get 2 cards, and whatever is the matching symbol is what the baseline of the reading will be, of the message. So let's see. What on here is the matching symbol for each, between each card? Oh, I finally saw it. Whoa. Oh my goodness, it's hard to do backwards, don't judge. It's the target. There's a target here, and there's a target here. So let's go. Are you hitting the target, Pisces? You got focus on something, that's for sure. All right, number 49. Whoa, no. Wait, I did something wrong. Oh, okay, 66, page 66. All right, target. The keywords: success, perfection, targets, fixation, pressure. Symbolism. Hitting the bullseye symbolizes success, focus, and culmination of a great deal of practice. Dreaming about a bullseye can also mean that you are feeling pressure to be perfect. The downside to being able to hit a target perfectly is that it tends to require tunnel vision, and therefore you may have lost sight of the periphery. That's what that says. Reflection. There's a certain balance in life that is required for success. If you want something too badly, you tend to choke at the critical moments. But if you don't want it enough, you won't be motivated. Are you too focused on your goals or not focused enough? How can you find the middle path? The meditation to follow. Imagine a target that is 100 meters, 328 feet away. You can barely see the bullseye, but you can feel it somehow. You take aim with a bow and arrow and shoot slightly upward due to gravity, in the full confidence that you will hit the target. You take an in-breath, and after fully exhaling, you hold your breath and release the arrow. You hear a swoosh, and next you see the arrow hitting the target. That was a lot of messages right there. That whole part about having tunnel vision on something sounds great, which it is great, but it also can lead to other things in your life that need attention being ignored. That's pretty powerful. All right, North Node Pisces. What can we know right now? North Node Pisces. What can we know? This is the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle. Thank you. The Goblin. Man. Oof. The wounded human ego. Even got his tongue sticking out. He kind of looks like a Joker, right? With the little like bells on his hat. I'm reading this one. Whoa. Oh, I went right to it. Okay, listen up. When the goblin appears on your path, your plans are, or are about, to go awry. The goblin wants to lead you astray and whispers the negative spell of fear, anger, resentment, self-righteousness, arrogance, selfishness, greed, gluttony, procrastination, and addiction. When the goblin appears, it's time to stop what you're doing and check your motives. Are you coming from an ego-centered place? Are the circumstances in your life triggering unresolved past issues that still need healing? Now is the time for self-evaluation and taking inventory. Before you take another step, the goblin represents the wounded ego and its influence. Dark, repressed areas of the psyche get triggered, either in you or warning you of a dynamic between you and someone else. Do nothing. Stay still. Send loving energies to yourself and others. And remember, divine connection in all things. The goblin will disappear and lose power when you focus on love and fairness. Okay, so we're taking that last line. Focus on love and fairness. That is what this target needs to be looking at right now. Love and fairness. I'm sure you do that already, right? I don't think this message is trying to call you out on being a bad person. No, absolutely not. But I think it's telling you there is going to be a situation where you're going to react. You have a possibility of reacting to something instead of just letting it happen without a reaction. I hope that makes sense, because it's like anytime something happens to us, we have the option, if something bad happens to us and someone's getting in our face, we have the option of punching them, right? Could be fair, right? But really, would we have wanted to do that if we weren't triggered? Someone could be in your face, yelling, screaming, and if you're just like this, I promise you that's far more of a hit to that person's ego than you hitting them. Fun fact, stonewalling, narcissism, and narcissistic people, I'm not saying narcissists because that's overused, but we all have narcissistic abilities. But that is the best way of handling them. Like someone who's acting very narcissistic is just be like, really? Don't even say anything, just, So that might be a heads up. Have love and kindness as your target, because something is going to be testing you. And I'm going to be real, and I'm getting this to share with you, because we all, if this was my reading, I would be wanting it to more be like, oh, someone's going to come at me with this ego, because that would make me feel better that it wasn't me, right? But I will say, some of the lessons I've had lately in my life have been pretty eye-opening in the fact that I'm like, oh, I'm the jerk here. And I'm not saying it was some like disgusting, yicky jerk move. No, it can be as simple as like, I don't know, I guess I could have called you back when I said I would, but I chose me, like, so it can be small, but I have seen lately for my life that I've been shown some things that I'm like, oh, I was the problem, you know? So I'm just saying that because I feel like I'm being called to kind of forewarn you when this situation happens. It might surprise you that it's your ego that's coming, right? That's fine. As long as you have been practicing this focus on love and kindness, you might react a certain way, but I promise you, if you've been focusing on love and kindness, oops, sorry guys, you will immediately recognize, wait, that was me. Sorry, right? And then it squashes ego on both sides. Okay, what else does North Node Pisces need to know right now? Okay, thank you. We've got, oh, and I don't know if I said this. This is the field tarot. So we have the Prince of Swords, determination, and the Queen of Cups, intuition. Okay. So, I love this. We've got truth, working, stepping, doing, with truth at the forefront. The Queen of Cups is very emotionally mature in this situation. And I will say, for some of you, this might be a younger masculine and a more mature feminine situation. Whatever the situation could be, it could be within that type of dynamic. I really feel like this Queen of Cups is a really big deal here. The Queen of Cups energy is the one that is focused, standing on business in love and compassion and kindness. Not only for others, but for herself. The Queen has to master it herself before she can nurture others with it. But there is some truth here. And Prince of Swords also can be talking about like stalking, spying kind of stuff, someone on your social media, things like that. So you might see something on your social media or someone else's social media that could trigger. Okay, we got a lot of cards. I didn't mean for that. Okay, 7 of Discs, 10 of Swords, the Devil. Holy. Okay, we've got perseverance, despair, and the Devil. Now this is the most beautiful Devil card I've ever seen. And despair, 10 of Swords over there, and then perseverance. So I think there is something here about reaping what you sow, because that's a lot of that 7 of Discs energy. And whatever it was, it definitely didn't come as expected. And so in that in itself, the ego says, hey, it's my turn. My turn. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready. Ego is meant to like be your hero. Surprising as that sounds, but your ego is your number one fan. They're there to protect you. We just need a healthy ego rather than one that is in devil energy. Very obsessive, which again comes back with this stalker energy. But I feel like there's a couple stories here that aren't really the same story. They're just kind of like shoot-offs. So whatever is yours, go with that one. This is a collective reading. But my point here is I feel like there's something that maybe someone has been working toward, and you thought it was in the right way. You thought you were like someone was doing the right thing. And it just comes out that when the seeds that were sown were not the seeds that someone was expecting the fruit to be when it was, harvested. Or I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Point is, something happened that didn't turn out the way someone wanted. It hurt like hell. And I think the point here is that it was kind of rooted from past mentalities, past ideas, and you're growing. And now you've matured and ascended of some nature. And so what you planted before is not what you were wanting anymore because you've outgrown it. But I think the point here is that at first when this happens, your ego is going to say, I didn't do anything wrong, right? But then what's great, I think, is that your ascended level, now that you've outgrown it, you have the opportunity of saying, yeah, I did that, but it doesn't affect me anymore because I don't even care about that. I don't even want that. It doesn't suit me anymore. So, hey, chalk it up to failure and I learned from it. Move on, right? That would be giving yourself love and kindness. Because I feel like someone's outgrown something, and it's two storylines. One, someone doesn't know that they've outgrown it and it's going to trigger stuff. And then the other scenario, someone has outgrown it and they're going to see that they've outgrown it and move on, like quick. So which storyline is yours? Clear, thank you. Oh my gosh, we got the Pisces card. So I'm going to tell you right now, this situation is so important for your North Node in Pisces. This is a huge moment for you on your North Node destiny. But it's the Moon card too. So I really feel like this is something you are not seeing coming. I mean, we've already said that with the Goblin and then now the Moon. But I feel like even with that page of Prince of Swords, like, I feel like it's a surprise. But you've got to be tender to yourself. That's the Pisces card too. Pisces are incredible at having that tender heart. Sometimes believing people that they shouldn't believe. Seeing things in people that are their core, but everything else about them is not that core. They're hiding that core hardcore. That made no sense, but that was silly and funny. We see people not as they are, but as they should be, I guess. Because we see the core of their soul, and it's beautiful, but it's got all this unresolved trauma packed on top of it, that it's like what they're portraying out to other people is not that beautiful core. But Pisces people can see that core. And then we get messed up because we're like, oh, wait, you aren't a cool dude. Like, oh, But they're intuitive, which is your intuition here with the Queen of Cups. And they're compassionate, artistic, sympathetic, perceptive, tender, humane, and sensitive. So again, I really feel like that's a double confirmation that says you need to stay very compassionate at this place with yourself and others. All right. If you can have compassion for yourself when you've done wrong, you can have compassion for other people when they've done wrong. But you can't have, generally, I don't think too many people can have compassion for other people when they've done wrong, when they've never given themselves the same decency. Like when we mess up, man, people are sure, like, like when I mess up, guess who's the first person on my hit list when I mess up? Me. How dare you? Like, why'd you do that? Oh my God. You're, it's all the daggers, right? All these swords come back on me when I've done something that I am like, oh. It is very human to do that. But that doesn't mean it should be that way, right? So have compassion to yourself first. Learn that. And if you do already, fantastic. You're ahead of the game. But you have to do that before you can have compassion for others, generally. Element of earth. Practical, grounded, realistic. But it says unlikely. Things are stuck. So that might be a sign of what this situation is talking about. Something that's stuck. It's not really moving anywhere. It's just sitting. Like I see this little goblin just sitting there. Just being like, like, I'm not leaving. So I really feel like that's kind of this energy here where it's like, whatever the situation is, it feels like you kind of feel stuck in it. I don't know what more to say on it because I think that's really all they're really giving me. We got albatross. Baggage, burdens, feeling cursed, guilt, shame, regret. That's all the things I was just talking about, how our ego represses us when we do something wrong. I think like this is a big deal for you in your spiritual journey to maybe not let that happen. And if it does, and you feel all of this, and you react, you do. That doesn't mean you're wrong. Like I hope you're not walking away and if that happens and you go, oh, damn it, that reading said I was going to act the exact same way I did. Why didn't I learn? No. It's meant to show you that this situation is something to be aware of, even afterwards, to learn from. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Every situation in our life is a good situation because it's teaching us something. It's showing us something. Okay, North Node Pisces. What can we know right now? Thank you. From Archangel Michael, it says, make a commitment. And then this is the prayer to say. Archangel Michael, as the angel of courage and confidence, I call upon you to lend me your strength. Allow me to commit to myself, my life, and my divine purpose. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. I think that is a beautiful summing up of all this because I really feel like you are committing to yourself, my life, and my divine purpose within this situation. But I will say, I love the Ten of Swords because even though it hurts like hell and you pretty much are left for dead in some situation, you're done. There's no more to hurt you. You've reached the level of pain that there is no more level. There's no level 11. You're done. And then you start afresh and anew with Ace of Swords, right? The one energy. Learning the lesson, getting that epiphany of why that happened. So, I know this is a really heavy message, and I'm sending really good energy to y'all. If you're still watching, thank you. It takes a lot of strength to continue to watch a reading whenever you're just like, man, this stinks. I listen to I am like that too. I'm like, I'm not listening to this anymore. But if you are still here, you are strong. Know that. And have that target on love and kindness for yourself first and foremost. So, if this has resonated, please like the video. And if you have any comments that you want to share, any testimonials that you want to share so that other people can gain knowledge from your experiences, that would be fantastic. That is how we help each other in this platform. So, but thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And y'all, take care. And I will see y'all later on. Bye.